Today we are going to understand some rules of logarithms, but before that let's revise what we already studied. We studied that suppose if 3 square is 9 in index form, so in logarithmic form this will be 2 is equal to log 9 to the base 3. This 3 crosses the river and hides in the logs and 2 falls down. Okay, and same way vice versa, it will also come out, it will come out and lift this 2 on the shoulders, so the log will disappear, it will become 3 raised to 2 equals to 9. That we already learnt in the previous class. Now let's go ahead. Suppose if there is log to the base 10, log 2 to the base 10, this is called as general log. Most common log is this, and it also means that suppose if I don't mention the base, like suppose if I only log 18, this means it is log 18 to the base 10. If no base mentioned, that is taken as base 10. And third thing is that suppose if I have same base and same number, log 5 to the base 5, it will be always equals to 1, or log a to the base a, this will be always equals to 1. How I get this? Just let's understand this. Suppose if I have log x to the base x, I am saying let this be equal to some number, say k. So from this what I get? I get this x crossing the river and going that side. X is equal to x raised to k. Now when we know that x raised to 1 is x raised to k, therefore k is equal to 1. That means log x to the base x is always equals to 1. Knowing these basics, let's understand the laws of logarithms. The first law is called as the product law. Suppose log a into b is given. I am deliberately not writing the base. This will be equal to log a plus log b. So the product becomes sum. Next law, log a divided by b. This is obviously equal to log a minus log b. And the third most crucial one, suppose if I have log a raised to b, this will be equal to this power will become simple multiplication, b log a. So the power came as a simple multiplication. These are the three laws of logarithm, which we should know always to begin with our next exercise.